Did you realize your friend was faking family emergencies to manipulate you? I had this best friend named Jenna, who I would have done literally anything for. We'd been close since middle school, and I thought we were ride or die. Junior year, things started getting intense with her family. At least that's what she told me. She'd text me during class saying her mom was sick and she needed someone to talk to. Other times they were full-blown emergencies where she'd call me crying about her dad losing his job or her grandmother being rushed to the hospital. Every single time, I dropped everything. I covered her shifts at the coffee shop when she had to rush home. I did her portion of group projects because she was too stressed to focus. The thing is, Jenna's crises never seemed to end, and my grades took a hit. I gave her $300. It was draining me completely. But then I caught a mistake in her lies one afternoon in the grocery store. There in the checkout line was Jenna's dad, the dad who supposedly lost his job 3 months ago and was so depressed he couldn't leave the house. He was laughing on his phone, wearing a polo shirt with his company logo on it, buying steaks and expensive wine. I froze in the cereal aisle and watched him pay a black card. When I asked Jenna about it later, she got defensive immediately and said he'd just gotten rehired. The explanation felt wrong, but I wanted to believe her. Then I started noticing other things. Her grandmother, who was supposedly in the hospital, kept appearing in the background of her stories, perfectly healthy and gardening. She posted new Instagram photos with her cat that supposedly died last week. I started screenshotting everything, not because I wanted to catch her, but because I was so confused and needed to figure out what was real. What really made me confront her was when she called me sobbing at 11 at night saying her parents were having a huge fight. The word divorce was thrown around, and she needed me to come get her right away because she didn't feel safe. I snuck out of my house, drove 20 minutes to her neighborhood, and texted her that I was outside. She told me to wait around the corner so her parents wouldn't see my car. I sat there for 45 minutes in the dark, texting her asking if she was okay, if she needed me to call someone, increasingly worried that something terrible was happening. Finally, she texted back saying her mom had calmed down and she didn't need me anymore. I was furious and exhausted. When I got home, my mom was waiting up and I got grounded for a month. That's when something inside me snapped and I decided I needed real answers. I started asking careful questions to mutual friends about whether they'd heard about Jenna's family problems. Nobody knew what I was talking about. I checked her mom's Facebook page and it was full of happy family photos from the same weekends Jenna claimed they were falling apart. I felt sick to my stomach. Everything was a lie. But I needed proof. Real, undeniable proof. Because if I confronted her without it, she'd just make up another story. So I called her mom that night and explained I was worried about all the family emergencies. There was a long silence before she said they hadn't had any emergencies and asked what I was talking about. I started listing everything when I heard a door slam in the background and Jenna's voice saying, "Mom, who are you talking to?" Her mom said, "Jenna, did you tell people I was sick? That dad lost his job? That we're getting divorced?" Jenna started stuttering and making excuses, but her mom cut her off and put me on speakerphone while she asked me to explain everything. I told her about the money, the essays, the midnight drives, all of it. Jenna tried to say I was making it up and being dramatic, but her mom said, "This explains so much about your behavior lately." Then Jenna's mom thanked me for calling and said she was sorry her daughter had put me through this. The second I hung up, I felt like I could finally breathe again. Jenna's mom called my parents that night and apologized for everything her daughter had done. Jenna got grounded for the rest of junior year and had to switch friend groups because nobody trusted her anymore. I got my $300 back and learned that real friends don't need constant saving.